We're live. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with the first one, which is the advanced one, because we want to make sure we get it. So I have two hands on top, pressing Slav, compression, right? Then I go to hit with this hand. He throws this hand up, tan, that's a tan, hand like this. Then I start merging my hands inward like this, right? And then you make that change, which he comes around and compresses, and that's a compression right there. So it'll be more like that. Okay, we'll do that again. All right. So I'm two hands on his one hand, boom, and he's trying to hold that off, right? And then I attack him with this hand, goes to tan, the intercept. I start merging my hand inward towards him. So he comes around, and then he compresses the hand like that. Now he can hit with this hand or that hand. Right. Excellent. Okay, so now we have this scenario here where my hand is coming up. He's punching me. So I intercept, but he's merging my hand inward. He's pulling it inward this way, across the line. So what I have to do is I have to tug down and turn this way, and then I have the ability to strike him. So we do it on this side. Okay, so he throws this hand slow motion, right? So tan, right? My hand's going to just float up right here. Tan, right? He starts bringing my energy inward, almost crossing me. So I turn and I compress down like this, and I'm bringing his hand in. Now, if he had both hands, this is an example where it's just one hand. He's pushing me inward, and I'm crossing. Okay? So as I'm crossing, I turn and pull down to hit. That's the basic. Again, if it's one hand here, he's pushing me, crossing my line, almost pressing against my body. I turn, press down, and draw him in and to strike. If it's two hands pressing forward towards me, right, and they're merging me too. They're pressing forward and merging. So in this situation right here, I'm going to turn, flip this hand over, and I'm going to compress and pull this hand back to me and pull this hand down, right, like so. I'm going to pull my hand back in this situation, and here, I have this. So this hand now can come over and still hit him. And this hand now can also move his hands forward like this, forming a trap as well to strike him. You're going to see it on this other side. So he's bringing hands in and back to me right here. So I go ahead and compress, come around, roll this hand on top. I can keep that hand there if I want, press down like this. I can lock this hand here in fax, right? Or I can roll, push that hand again and do a pin, and then I can come in and then I can strike again. Now we're going to go back to the basic on the chain punching. One, and take him off center. Two, my hand here drags him slightly off the line. Intercept, drag off the line. Drag down, compress down here, just a little bit. Now pivot towards him this way. It makes it easy if I do it with the pivot than just doing it with my body, right? And just doing it with my arms for me. Okay? So that's how I do that. Now the other basic concept is that when he throws that hand again on the cross punch, I come down and I compress, right? And when I compress right here, I can hit with this hand, all right? If I throw it on this side, here, right, and he's coming here and I compress down, right, I can park his hand and I can hit with the lead, or I could leave this here, compress right here, compress this hand right here, and hit with this one, right? So this will be a park to hit, and this will be a compression to strike, like so. Okay, the other way is that when we're punching, we're coming up this way, intercepting on the outside of the arm, right? And I do have this hand ready just in case I need to use it, so it's already in move. It would be better to, and this is not good because both hands are in the fist, but it would be better to have me one here, right? So if I feel a lot of pressure here, it's easy to take it down and hit. Okay, so I come right here, right? I feel that lot of pressure here. So instead of working that hand, just bring it down. I can hit, and I can hit like this. The other aspects of the chain punch is multiple strikes in the same target, wear it down. 3 hits to the eye, 3 hits to the jaw, wears it down. And the other concept is climb the ladder. 1, 2, 3, climb the ladder. But don't go down too low to climb the ladder. Better use the knee for low. But right here on the line, the solar plexus, I work my way from the solar plexus up. 1, chest, neck, jaw, head, eye. And I get down, I sink down to the left. So I'm going to sink down, I rise to the occasion. That's called climbing the ladder. All right? So the chain punch is used to intercept an attack. Instead of starting out with a defensive motion, I'm starting out with a intercepting attack as well. But this hand is going to be here, allow me to do my compression. Sometimes, when my hand is here like this, I'm hitting, then he's going for that other hand, right? I could pocket the hand, right, and come in and hit. But in some cases, I do the switch out like we did earlier, switch out right from here. My hand's going to switch out from here. And then once I do the switch out, he's merging. His energy's coming in close to my jaw like this. So I shoot this hand here, cut it back around, and then I hit right to the eye. So you can see that one more time. Here, 1, I feel merging energy. Back over, hit, and compress, and I'm right there. So we got 2 kind of energies that when our hands are here, people are going to be trying to merge and push me, crossing my line, or if I'm on a cross combat position, trying to move me out this way. They're trying to pin my hand, get in my hand and go outside the line. Those are 2 situations to hit. So I recover this by turning my hand this way, right? And I recover this here, when they bring it over here, I can just flip it over and then compress, okay? And that will cover all of that. So that's the aspect. In the first form, when we're coming out of here, we go into the chain punching, and that's what the chain punching is all about. You also have this aspect where my hand is here, and he strikes, so I pop, and I pop down, compression, hit. He comes here, right, pop, and compress down the hip, okay? And of course, you can see that a regular lopsided, a lopsided hand, which is Sly's favorite hand, lopsided goes across and down. It doesn't just go straight down, it goes across and down to hit, and then lopsided here, right here, here, lopsided, right? Don't pull anymore, just go across and down. And here, if this is too much, he's pushing hard back here, this way, then I compress that way. And then I can come in and I can compress. But the idea is when you're on one arm, you want to compress with both hands. You just don't want to, you can use one, but it's better to have pressure off of both of them. It allows me to finalize a hit like this. Right here, he's striking, turning here. I come up here, I compress, and I can hit. 1, hit. See, hit, 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 hit. Right? Hit, 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 hit. Without moving my hands, without giving up the compression. Okay, so we'll make sure we have that on tape. August 29th, right? 2018. Okay, we got that. Excellent.